Alright, this is part 5. Says I can... Anyways. It says track is triangle. It's a shop.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about
Look at the
whereabouts
reflection
of
of
this
that
vehicle?
Camaro. See how
To be honest,
it
I did
moves?
some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
Pop-ins.
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
Delayed. Billing. Investigative track. This was not my
I do not
intention.
mean to obstruct anyone's work, but fulfilling my duties takes priority.
Then why aren't you out there on the streets where a real crime is happening, instead of badgering hardworking citizens?
Is car theft not a real crime to you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Okay, stolen this. Scan the evidence. SUX. Irrelevant to the case. Deduction. Right here. There it is, right there. More experience from notes. Service document relevant to the case. More tools. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Batteries. What do you mean? Why do you need... It's batteries. They're batteries. Alright. Scanning. Level 2. Okay. Deduction level 2 required, right? But I can't. Okay.
See, I've told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
I need access to one of your lockers.
I can't allow that. It's my workers' private possessions.
You said your shop has nothing to hide.
The locker you have in mind belongs to a boy named Scott. He works for me on and off. I have to admit, I had a tiny feeling he might have something to do with your case. I will open his locker for you,
They might
but I
do
won't be held
like
accountable
neck
for
and
what's
face
inside.
scan because there's a lot of detail that's involved in that characters. These
Go
characters,
on,
you know,
have a look.
scanners of.
And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being, where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many
No
times talking about a
cameras.
place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Makes sense.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean.
Don't look at me like
But a
that.
man
So
can only try.
that's hilarious.
That is all for now.
Hey, make sure no harm comes his way.
Yeah,
He might
right.
have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Court of law. What's going on here? No hands. That's interesting. Alright, that's part 5.